Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the MegaMod in our town of Noble Landing. And between last episode and this one, I went ahead and ran through all of these traders. Only ended up buying a little bit of iron. We're all up in this area. We need to finish working on this little new dock area here with the trader in it. But in between last episode and this one, we got an update. So this is now MegaMod version 6, or alpha version 6. I'm not sure exactly how to designate it, but version 6 prior to the final, whatever that is. Anyway, we've got, what got added? This guy over here, yeah, Red Ketchup, Country Little House. Kind of a neat little 3-piece. Let me find somewhere where we can, right over here. So let's go to the middle one. Got a main house here. Kind of simple, but you can add to one side of it this little shed roof, kind of an original garage, we'll say, or carport, and on the other side another little building that mounts to it. So a pantry. What are you exactly? Extra food storage. Okay. So house, food storage, and a little stockage that can be used for a little storage. Okay. So what else did we get? Anything in this group here? I don't think so. I might be missing something. What are you guys? Tiny row houses. Seems like that was in the list of new ones. So we've got kind of like this one over here. And we built triplexes of these guys over in the George map. Here's one that's similar. Here's your middle. And then you've got two ends. So similar little setup, but just one story. You are angled. Yeah, we've seen all of these already. Yeah. Next group. We've got a new set of roads, and we've got an updated set of DS roads, which has all the different colors of the grass and the dirt roads and wood chips and what have you. So an update hit that one. Let's see, what else is new to this version? Storage barns and warehouses. Have we seen these guys yet? We've got DS storage, I'm pretty sure we've seen. Cellars. Small barn. This kind of looks familiar. Maybe we've updated this one. Although this one doesn't look familiar. Here's a general warehouse. He's not familiar to me. And a narrow storage. That is dry goods. And food warehouse that is a narrow storage. So imagine both these guys alongside this one. And that nearby. Maybe that. Yeah. So in other words, we've got most of these are sets. Most of these new ones. There's one called, let's see, Discrepancy Small Village. Maybe that came as part of that, I don't know. Just keep looking through here. Storage, markets. What are you? Nope, that we've seen before. Alright, let's get into here. Town services. What have we got? Small town hall. Green. So that is kid. We do have tiny version 1 that just started. So maybe this is part of that, because I'm not remembering this one. Small town hall, immigration office. Well, maybe these have been here. Maybe so. Kind of hard after so many versions to remember what is new and what isn't. These are the libraries that I think have something to do with those books that we're seeing in the trader. Haven't experimented with those yet, so I'm not real sure how that works. And you are the San Miguel Bell Tower. This is from Black Liquid, just came out. So kind of an entrance to the town, sort of a thing, a monument. What else? Civic buildings, school buildings. No, that all looks the same. Monastery, those are the same. Hospitals, don't see anything new there. Medieval, okay, next category, food. Bee shelter, have these been here before? Got a bee shelter that randomly produces honey, comb honey, and royal jelly versus one that allows you to choose your production. That's the difference in these two. Old Hunter's Cabin. That's what I found last time that I really liked. I'm going to find a place to put this in. And then this is the residence that goes along with it. I like that setup. Production. Anything new in here? Don't think so. No, I think we're done there. Let's get into here. Just trying to go by my memory of pictures. The tunnel mine. We did... No, I don't remember seeing that one. Tunnel mine. 8 miners. Stone, coal, and iron. Really? I think we're going to play with that one. That looks good. Does it look like into a mountain? I think we've got one over here. Kind of. Now it'll go this way. I see, you're just going to have a little bit of it showing. Okay. And speaking of a little bit of it showing, I mentioned last time it'd be nice to get a train tunnel into the side of a mountain. Where am I? I think I used this mountain as an example. How do we get the train into the map? And Crawyer did come up with one. So this tunnel, rather than building a tunnel that has to go all the way through and out the other end, which you can't do on the end of your map, you've got this guy that acts kind of like a ghost in a sense. You can set it right where you want to and then just start running a track out of it. So now we have a way to get the train to enter the landscape, enter the map. That's this guy over here. There's still a couple other things I'm sure that I have missed. Let's see, I know there's a new theme. Luxury Productions has now got, let's see, who is that? That is Discrepancies, Pick and Hen Tavern. So, I know we've got a merchant waiting for us. Where did the fields go? Let's head down into here. The Pick and Hen Tavern. So this is the tavern. Real nice model. A couple of side buildings, a brewery on the side. Does it say what he makes? Ales, mead, fruit wines. You're limited to building a max of 2 of these in your town. Okay. And, see, that was the brewery. This is another brewery. So we've got, I guess, just a different model, or does it make different things? Left-hand side extension. Employs 1 brewer. Limited to these in your town. Okay, we've got a cellar that goes with it to store alcohol and luxury goods. Got a couple of picnic tables to put outside. Different variety to them. And a decorative sign to go outside with a whole variety of shapes and heights. And then what are you? The brewer's house. Go on the property somewhere. So another set. Where was the other set? Theme. We've now got the mission from, let's see, the mission, where'd you go? Right there, Kid 1293, yeah, 1293. The mission version 1.2. So let's go to the mission itself. Got a whole variety of buildings in this theme now. And this one says no nomad, so apparently this acts as a town hall in a sense. So with and without nomads. And you've got a large mission large house, mission small house. Oh, I see a whole variety with the F, including corners and what have you. And some walls without windows, so I guess you can stack them against each other. Large house only has the one style. Okay. You are mission hostel. Holds 4 by 4, so 4 families of 4 can go into this hostel. And then we've got a school, 24 students. We've got a school extension, 12 students. We've got the mission infirmary that holds 30 citizens, 30 sickies. And a quiet garden, so you've got your happiness radius around it. And just kind of glancing to see what I am missing over here. Mission house passage, so a covered walkway. And a covered storage area. Nomads have arrived. Pause the game. Food, tools, clothes, firewood. 1,200 capacity. Mission production. Okay, so we've got mission buildings that are a blacksmith, a tailor, divine food for hungry missionaries. Like a soup kitchen, maybe? And then a distillery for liquor. I would imagine they all look the same. No, they are a little different. And cannot cycle through them. Yeah, okay. That's the mission. We've got one more tab here. Build a wall. So we've got a variety of mission walls to put in. Large and tall. Hit the F. Gives you all the different kinds. And larger ones. And then an archway. No transition from low to high, though. I couldn't find one. So I guess you just have to plan it right. Although a low one tapping right into the side of this tall one wouldn't look bad. That wouldn't transition badly at all. Alrighty, there's probably a couple of them there that I missed. You know, because we are splitting them all up now into their base categories, rather than keeping them all together. So, DS Small Village, I'm not sure what all is included, but it could be scattered into 3 or 4 different tabs, which is why I'm not finding something actually called DS Small Village in the pop-ups here. Anyway, let's head over to... Let's see, where am I? Over here, Nomads. What do we have? Wow, there's quite a few of them. They're way off into the grass over here. Nomads 35. And yes, we will take you. Definitely. While we're here, I'm curious, did it already count them? 265, does that become 300? No, I think it already counted them. Okay, so 265 is what we're up to. We were at 220 something before, and we had grown quite a bit. We got a lot of children born, and we had a lot of students become laborers, so we had quite a jump up there. In between episodes, I kind of spread that labor out a little bit, got us down to only a few laborers left. But how are we doing otherwise? We're still holding fairly even on tools, on fuel. We're not, well, we're a little low, but not too bad. Iron is still low, so got to work on that one. I did buy 200 more, so that's going to help us out. Graphs, don't know if it's going to do us much good to look at this. Food is doing great. Yeah, the rest of it doesn't really mean much. Okay, so set this guy. I would just dump that off. We got this. We're using this one over here. All right, so what are we doing? We want to assign all of these folks. Need to build them houses. Let's make 15 builders out of that. Let's get storage for this guy. We'll start with that. We had a merchant, though. Let's do that real fast. This guy. You brought us... Hence, the goods importer. Goods, but I'm only seeing food. Anything here we need? We don't really need any food. Anything specific? No, I'd say not. So dismiss you. And let's get... What's the red right there? We have something red. This guy? No. Yeah, maybe so. The traders are red? No, what are you? Orphan ship is what that is. And there's no red there, so that's not that. What's the red? It's a pretty tight arch. It looks like it's circling this. Dockhouse ages are good. This one only got a single person in it because we had probably hit our last family at that point. In fact, upgrade you. We'll upgrade, and that'll put a family in when it's done. Do that. Dock home. This was a Good age for a couple. Tin Quarry is not it. Hunter is not. What is our purple? Gatherer is not. Ship and Wharf is not. Ah, we're over here. There's more red. What's hiding in there? That is the Tin Quarry. Tiny Quarry. Okay. Let's work on reading. Tiny Quarry. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. That was supposed to be there. Now, I'm running slow right now on purpose. We got a lot of people without homes, and I want to get a lot of footprints laid, and then I'll let it loose. But I would like to get some general storage over here. So let's get the dock themes. Docks, there you are. Storage is in this one, large. And this time we're going to turn it with the door in the right direction. Don't know if that one will ever get fixed over there in George. Drives me nuts every time I see it. But one of these days. Okay, so large dock storage. One is probably going to be plenty. I also noticed while I was editing, right when I clicked to put in survival coats, sugar cookies jumped over to the other side and grabbed the spot. So I ended up putting in 250 sugar cookies. So let's get that one fixed. We don't want any sugar cookies over here. We want survival coats. 250, there we go. What was that? Merchant has arrived. Okay, so 250 of those, and we'll get those hauling in. Alright, so we're going to have storage there. We've already got all of our services over here. We've got church, we've got school, we've got market, we've got herbs. So let's just do housing over here. How to do it? Just one string? Or do we go back? Storage is there. Let's come off this end of the storage with a walkway. And then we'll house that way, house this way, and maybe this walkway will lead to a second row at some point in the future. Not sure. So these guys turn that way. We hit storage there. We're free of storage. There. Right there. Yeah, I think so. And let's put a stair on that anyway. Still got 4 steps. I see we're already dropping downhill afterward, aren't we? Huh. Let's back that off. Let's see. We talked about putting a delete. Well, there it is. Thank you, Crawler. You put the remove structures right in this toolbar so I don't have to step out of it. Ah, great. Wonder how many other toolbars got that, but let's do that. Remove structure, go right back to there, and put this one in. Aha, perfect. So that goes there. Staircase. Right there. Okay, we can put a pathway right in here and take off into there. But now that we have that in, let's set some houses real quick. Right there. 1, 2. I didn't feel right. Let me do that again. No, we're good. Okay. There. And there. We'll stop there. Okay, so that group there's got to go in. Yeah, let's go ahead and stack them right there. Gatherer went in. Where are you? You're in this area. I was going to head here next. I'm going to get some more food coming in. That's variety into this nice little area that's going to have it ready to pick anyway. Nice forested area. We can get 2 in there. Okay, good. You guys go in there. And we've got this guy, Hunter. We can get 2 in there. Okay, good. So means we're going to need more housing in this area. I got to keep that in mind. That's done. I was going to get this road put in. Let's do another house. Are these houses going to be close enough? let's do... Well, let's do the road first. Thinking about that. We're using the... Okay, the second one. The country road in here. Now, I had thought originally of doing something like that. I think we'll just go straight with it. Because we're going both directions now, and eventually we're wrapping into here. That's right. Let's connect that as well. We step off right there. Let's kind of diagonal a bit. Oh, wait a minute. Pause. There already is a road in there somewhere. Yeah. So he comes along the front side of this house. Okay. What was that? Outbreak of tuberculosis has occurred. Okay, of course. So let's find that house, come along the back side of it, and do something like that. Okay, I like that. There's our pathway to get into this area. Okay, so pathway is in. We need some kind of food storage for this area for the hunter and gatherers. And I was just thinking, let's go toward a house that looks more like... Where's that little forest home? This guy? Forest house? Yeah, there's a storage that looks like that too. Let's put a forest house in along this path, another merchant. And we'll do another one, just kind of... Where's our circle of influence here? Something like that. Okay, so some homes over there. And this small market only affects right there. So these houses are out of that sphere. Anyway, storage. This guy? A small barn. Was there a forest barn? I guess this word is called small barn. Has that same look to it. What if that were out in this area? For these guys. Okay, we'll do that. And let's take care... Oh, we got this guy in. Let's take care of some merchants real quick. You... probably not going to do very much with this trader. Do have 1,000 rice in. We have some candles and survival coats. Not much. We'll spend our survival coats that we've got. And our candles that we've got. So we've got 785 to spend. What do we need out of this? Sorghum. We'll do that. That's something we're actually using. 785. And click, trade, dismiss. You're gone. Nobody over here. This guy. Gennardo the Hauler. Silver ore. Take those. Oh, another one just came in. Iron, no. We'll take a look at our disease here in a moment. Don't see anything else we need. Okay, so we'll stop there at 30. And we have something that sells for 30. Fancy furniture. 1. Trade and dismiss. You're done. This guy. Dismiss. This guy. Esteve, the dry goods trader. Dry goods. I looked at feathers in between, and we had leveled off and actually started gaining in feathers again. So by switching that clothier over, that helped out a lot. Let's see. Cloth. I don't see anything there we need. Okay. With that, no other traders around. Okay, oh, we've got this one. Then we'll go look at our 4 sick people. You are the ship and wharf. And I realized after I built this one that I could have just added more employees over there. Now we do have more to add, so I'm going to put 2 in here, and we'll up this one. We are up to 2. Okay, so we'll up that one, and we'll get 2 in each one. So it went from 1 to 4, so 4 times the amount of whale blubber coming in. Might be enough to keep this guy working all the time. We'll see. And that's making lamp oil. Alright, so when we do get to a point where we're going to be upgrading. Now, I put this guy out here intentionally so that he wouldn't infect other people. And yet these two just walking by got infected. So they're still within a certain radius. I just don't know how big that radius is from the sick one sitting right in here. If we sit here for a while, we might see that this one will suddenly trigger. Must be within a certain number of clicks, certain number of time. The game recalculates who's near somebody who's sick and gives it to them. So it's just a matter of random chance that nobody is nearby. Although these guys are going to make sure that we spread it around a little bit. You are hauling logs. Okay, well, we're 6 people. So let's get the game going a little bit faster. Merchants are all leaving. We've got a bunch of stuff to build over here. We've got 15 builders, 9 laborers. Crops are going in. Everything has been picked up. Even in the orchards. No. Wait a minute, what am I seeing there? Yeah, those are crates. They've not been picked up. And I cannot prioritize that. Found that out last time. Now I can. Well, that's strange. Maybe version 6 has fixed something. But I was not able to prioritize picking those up. Let's make sure these got picked up too. No, there's something right there. Okay. Died of tuberculosis. We've had a sickness death. Priority. Let's get these guys going as well. Okay. Now, this right here, I was going to turn this area into a mining area and let the city supply the workers. But I got to looking out over here, and I think I'm going to change my mind. This area right here is just, circled with places to mine. It seems like more of a natural industrial zone. So I think we're going to maybe just do this sporadically, or just this area up in here and not all the way down there, so that I can get housing deeper in and get a much larger city in this area. So we're not going to heavily industrialize this area. We'll do that down over here, and we can house, if we industrialize here and process it here, we should be able to house out in here, and maybe a few more dock homes, and even this strip right here could be housing. And that will get them out of the red zones over here. So I think that is the plan for that area. We've got a house going in, a family went into it from our nomads. Same thing here. Wood has actually been dropping. We've got a big burst of wood last time because we cleared out the circle. And that's what doomed our picking up all of our goods that year. Is all the labor spent the winter doing this instead of doing this. So 3 people without houses. There's our dock storage in with the doors aimed at the docks. Good. Houses are going in. This area's looking good. And I didn't set these footprints. Actually, I don't really need to. I don't think I need to. These houses will go in. Storage will go in. There's no jobs in here. We'll just know that a lot of people are going to get housing here real soon. So these are in. Tiny quarry. Let's go look at that one. Right over there. So stone storage needs to be done right in this area. We do have some way over... Where am I? Over here. It's too far away. Stone storage. Here, warehouses. And stone is that guy. The quarry is there. The road is there. Housing is going to be over here. I think we do need more housing in the area. I think so. Let's just do that. We'll leave the rocks in this area. I would like to maybe take a few more of the trees out so we can see it a little better. I was thinking the trees would hide it on purpose so that it's not going to be, you know, obnoxious, but it is a small little area, so it doesn't look that bad. So let's clear out some trees over here. We'll leave just a few, make it look good. Okay, that's going to go there. Another trader. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses, 6 families, 12 employees plus kids. This is going to have, we can get 4 in there. We'll do all 4 of them. Yeah, and that didn't overwhelm. So we pulled a stone cutter from here apparently. All right, another family went in. Dock home's finishing. I was looking at the logs because I'm wondering about finishing the upgrading while we've got more workers. And that's probably the last family. Let's see if anybody else is in the... let's turn you off. Anybody else is in here? Yes. That's probably one family. It's at least 2 families, 3 families, 4. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Wow. Okay, we've got to build more houses. So we're not going to upgrade yet. We're going to lay out more houses. Where next? We've got the 3 or 4 going into here. That one's just going in. I think that's it. This one already built. Forest house. Okay, that one's going in. And with all this building, we are still increasing. So let's take a look at our foresters. We put 3 in over. We've got 3 in each one. That's right. We're still going to be building pretty heavy. In fact, the railroad I want to put in is going to take a lot of wood, if I recall. Railroad, what's a track cost? 3 wood, 2 iron. Ah, wood and iron. Okay, we do need to buy iron next time. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to keep up with what I'm going to be doing. What I'm picturing is the railroad coming in just below these coffee fields, right out of the mountain there. And let me get myself squared off here. Right like that. I'm thinking a train track coming through, trying to get right into this little pathway through here, right through the hospital. 5 people still sick, but it looks like they're all on their way into the hospital. Don't see any more out there, so maybe we'll be at the end. No, he walked by and he got it. And then somewhere in here we take a turn, get into this industrial area, and then at some point we head north into the farming area and kind of end up in this area. Need something, you know, ships are going to come in. We need to be able to transfer to rail at this point, so we got to figure out just how to get them into here. Yeah, without destroying too much on the way. So we got that to figure out. Anyway, what was that last one? It seems like we've got a lot of merchants kind of hanging around, so let's take a look at them. Seeds? Nope. Eventually, yes, but I don't want to think about that right now. Your dry goods. Feathers, 1,000. Alright, let's take a look, see where we're really at here. That one. Feathers, 448. We're just kind of holding steady. So we really could use some more feather production, or it's even easier, let's just buy 1,000 feathers. That's why we built this guy. What else in here? Rope. Rope 600. We're kind of holding at 600. It's, what was that, like 20 to 30 per upgrade? So we have a lot of houses in capacity here, so I think we're fine on rope. So feathers, cloth, we're making our own. What kind of quantities do we have, though? Cloth, 1,200. We're good. Silverware, pewterware. Huh. Eventually we're going to make our own, but this would allow us to build a few fancy homewares. Let's do that. 100 of each. Alright, we can do that. Reeds, we were actually getting low on reeds. I turned on 3 more reed. Wow. Turn on 3 more reed farms, yet we've dropped from 3,000 to 1,000 last I checked. Now we're at 300. Alright, so we'll grab the 1,000 reeds as well. So a bigger purchase than I was assuming. Copperware, no. That was for regular home wares, and we're doing that otherwise. 1 person without a home, trading post. Okay, why did he suddenly lose a home and then go back? What do we have going on here? Have to watch that. Okay, so we need 5,000. How do we do that over here? We've got a problem somewhere. As if the dock market was backwards. That's not on my map, is it? But we'll check that out in a moment. Keep you there. Let's slow this down. There's a lot of activity going on. Alright, so cloth down coats. There's, what, 2,000 right there. And we can finish it easily in these. Let's go with 100 of those. And we'll finish it in fancy furniture. So let's just go up by 20s. An additional 800. If I do know the stack, I'm way over, right? No, additional 200. Okay. So additional 200. What is that? 20 more of these? There we go. Trade and dismiss you. You're done. Little house went in. Family went into that. You are the hauler. We do want more iron. Just looking at stone here. If there's logs, I'll grab those too. They're usually pretty cheap. Nope. Stone we don't need. Don't see anything in there we need. Okay, dismiss you. You. Gone. You're done. And you brought us animals. Alright, that's done. So this is done. We bought more reeds down to 15 just like that. Wow. Alright, let's minimize you. That's over here. Turn on a last reed farm. And what is with the houses? Where are you at? Heading this direction. Is there something going wrong over here? Huh. You guys keep an eye for me on the map. I'll be tunnel vision into the building that I'm working on. But if you see something out in the outskirts where somebody suddenly becomes homeless and you can see the source of it, let me know. That's what was happening in the George map when they were getting stuck at this door over on this side. But that's not the case here. Dock storage otherwise. I've got George memorized. I don't have Noble Landing memorized. Where was there dock storage otherwise? Was there any? There's one over here. We're fine there. Over here, we're fine. Nobody's homeless now. There's one over here. Right there. We're fine. Huh. That's it. Alright. Only 2 jobs left. Okay, where do we put more housing in? We're not really needing more jobs over here as far as houses go, so I think we're fine there. Let's do what I started to do last time and never finished it. Where do we need houses? Which area? And if there's every once in a while just a single, there's another dock storage in there, yeah, just a single person going crazy distances just because he really, I'm guessing the map just recalculated and gave him a new job there. So it's not necessarily realistic. Everybody else is correct. So it tells me that's an oddity, that's not real. Otherwise, yeah, we're looking fine in this area. Do we have enough housing out in here? He's heading over there. Okay. All of these guys. So we're a little bit short for here. We were intentionally building these in order to not get into this footprint anymore. So maybe a few more in this area would be helpful, because we're eventually going to ramp up the mining as well. And we stopped at that line on purpose because of that. This cancels it though. So I'm going to say we're going to continue. So let's do another 4 right there to start with. We get a school down here and all the amenities. Let's do that. We've got 500 almost in logs. So dock, houses. Where am I? There. There. And it would look nice to get back to the double docks where the houses are. I'm going to do that here. They end right there. So 2. We'll finish out that one. There we go. And 2 more houses or homes. Okay, that's where the dock ended as well as the house. Okay, so 4 of those going in. And then we want a school out here. That's the shrine. There's the trader. There's the school. The school is a walkway. We have a house in the way, though. Okay, not going to happen there. Could happen right here, though. Yeah, I like that. Now, there wasn't a connection point out the front as well. You know, the middle right here. I think it's just the 2 ends of that area. Okay. So pathway goes through. Do we just end? Huh. Do that again. School sits there. How do we get off of this thing? I was going to put the herb mender at the very end, but that pretty much ends the ability to move around here. Could dock out. Now that just looks odd. Huh. Let's turn that guy. Cancel him. Boy, I like that. Oh, that's nice. And go right back into here. And school. So if we were to come off in this direction, that would leave us the ability to send a dock out from here. Let's do that. So dock out of here. We'll go 1 more. Actually, it would have been nice to put a dock bridge in here, huh? Well, we'll just do this in docks. What does that do? There. Boy, it's hard to move through here. Really? I thought I was already on shore. I'm right there. There we go. So let's put... So we're ending there. Let's go 2 more. And then a stair. Okay. Alright, so that drops us onto this area, which gets us down into the industrial zone at some point. Now off of that, we can school. I'm going to do it right there. I would imagine we're going to have a dock that heads off this way at some point as well. No, we probably won't. Probably put another back-to-back house over here, won't we? This needs to come off of here, though. Just for the convenience. And looks like... Well, to match the other one, let's just do a 1. And then a staircase. That'll look kind of like that. And then... I see, we left a space in between. And then we did another group. Don't know if we're going to do another one of those or not. It is probably time to upgrade these guys. But we'll wait till all the families have had a chance to get into a house before we start kicking them all back out again. Alright, so herb mender. Let's let all this build first, and then we'll get the herb mender in. I want to see it. So there's nothing else here I need to see. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and set these homes up here just so we can see who moves in. There you are. Alright, so there's 4 more homes there. Back to our experiment of... Now, we know there's more houses than jobs over here. These guys are going all over the place. Seven laborers left. Let's get the rest of the reeds in here. Looks like we're going to need them. That's back to docks again. Right there. Reeds. And we might turn back on the rice farms. At least some of them. Would imagine we're going to see our food production starting to drop. Yep, drop pretty quick. Though I guess we had... There it is again. What is causing that? What is over here? Why would you suddenly go homeless? Job, you're a child. Your job is a child. You're 2 years old, and there's another one. Are they leaving the school? Student. Or is that a coincidence? I don't know. We turned off a school, though. Let's turn that... No, that's a church. Let's turn that back on. Just because that one's maxed. That one's maxed. We didn't max this one, though. Almost. Okay. That's good. Now, homeless and homeless. A child and a student. What is the connection there? They both came out of this area. Now they're not homeless anymore. Okay. I don't know. And I have got to remember to notice if there are domesticated animals in these traders. I only think about that after the fact when I happen to notice that pause over there. Let's put this back up here. Maybe that'll help remind me. I've got to get 4 of those. Anyway, these are all going in. What else do we want to do? I know what I want to finish with, but let me look at my list here. So we got the hardwood forest node finished. Switched over the survival coats for the sugar cookies and put in the dock storage. That's done. I wanted to put a coffee house in over here for our coffee orchards. I'm thinking more toward this side. Well, I'll wait on that. We need to spend an episode just kind of laying out what's going to be our town over here. So we'll hold off on that one. Let's see. Don't have any herb type of a building out over here. Let's look at that. What are our choices besides the herb mender with the docks? What is in here? We could put in a full-blown herbalist. Small town herbalist. What are you? You it where I can... That's probably what I'm thinking of. All the other herbalists are more of a little shack or something. You know, like that. I don't want that. But the small town herbalist, little building. That looks good. He's got a sphere of influence. How about something like this? Zoom in here. We have a well there. And the pathway dies at the well. Who put that well in there? Boy, I tell you. Okay, he's going to go right there. That well goes away. And let's put another well in. Roadless well. That's the one. I've got one over here, and I want one over in this area. He can be there. He just needs to be off by 1 square. Right there. Then we can road out and road out if we want to. Okay, so with that, back to 2 people homeless. Huh. Let me know if you have any theories. So we're in an entirely different area this time. I don't know what to think about that. But what I wanted to do was to get in the train tunnel. Let's say a road off of there. Let's put him in at this point over here. Okay, one more time. Road, space, tunnel. Well, we can't see it. Okay, let's take these trees out. And let's prioritize this. Otherwise, what's going on? We're fine. Haven't had any traders in a long time. A lot of people becoming laborers, though. Really have been. And yet we're only at 7. That's interesting. Traders. Nobody's waiting. One is rolling in. And another one over there. Okay. Let's kick the speed up for a moment. Oh, I'm still on 1. Oh, the disease. I never even thought about that. Okay, well, let's see how quickly we can take down these. If it will obey that priority request or not. Food is fine. Everything's picked up. We're at 40,000. Okay, these guys are going to have to go back on. You're a merchant. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn them all on. We're using it also with the extra stills here. And let's take our workforce down to 12. That should take care of that just fine. Which means now we're definitely going to need more housing in this area. What can we do that's different? I want to get into some different houses. Let's do something in here. Let's try the... Okay, now we're going too fast. I should be shutting the episode down. We're over 50 minutes. Let's... Another merchant. Oh, these 3, okay. Tell you what, there's another one coming in. I'm just going to pause so I can not be bothered by this. And we'll probably have to do the train next time. But I am thinking I want to send a road. Out over there. Is that enough room? Let's come off of here. Do something like that. I wonder if we want to go across to here for any reason. Probably not. Okay, we'll do that. And I'll land it somewhere like that. I feel like I want to take 1 square out of there. I don't like that spot. Okay, so you're coming off of there, and housing. I want to get into this new little tiny row house. So let's get where we can see it. It's a little guy. And F. No dormers. Are there dormers on the ends? No dormers. Okay, so just a simple little thing. We'll go in with shingles. Yeah, I think shingles. And this is the left side. So let's go to the right side. Road is there. How far can we go? There's a left. We're directly on the road. A middle. Oh, I didn't see the roof. Okay, cancel you guys. Do it again. Housing. Tiny. Left. Shingle. Alright. On the road. Over till hit red right there. Middle. Shingle. Left. Shingle. Okay, right. Shingle. Space. 2 spaces. Middle. Shingle. And left. There we go. Alright, there's 6 families to move in right there. Probably flip it over and do another couple over there. We're not in, well, we are kind of in the gatherer huts area here. How you doing anyway? In fact, with food issues, do we want to add a couple more gatherers? Let's do that. Good variety come out of the gatherers too. Gatherer. Okay, move out of my way. There you are. And up that one to there. Alright, I think we've got to call this one done now. Stone is coming in really well. Let's take 1 stone worker out. That gives us 2 laborers for next time. Not many, but we've done lots with less. Next time I want to get to work on the train bridge and send the track through the land. And figure out where we're going to spur off. Maybe spur down into something over here and get some bridges going. That could be a lot of fun. So I'm going to leave it right over there to remind me of what I was doing. So, yep, we're going to call this one done here. And if you hit the like and subscribe down there, I'd appreciate it. This has been Noble Rambler. I'll catch you next time, folks. Bye-bye.